Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's your man B Swift from Hot 96.3 in the afternoons, 3 to 7 p.m. And today we are here to talk about school and going back to school. And I know the first thing you think is like, you're right, it's time for the kids to go back. Well, not just the kids, it's time for adults to go back too. And we're here to talk about Christel House DORS, man, and the programs that they offer and how you can get back in high school and get that core 40 diploma for absolutely free, along with some other benefits. So what we're going to do is I'm going to bring in the staff from Christel House DORS. And we're going to start off with Miss Heather Starks. Heather, where you at?
Hey, how are you this morning? Afternoon.
I'm doing amazing. How's everything with you?
It's great. We're here at Christel House DORS West trying to prepare to have our staff and students ready to start on August 4th.
That's what I'm talking about. Now, can you tell everybody who you are? Well, we've already told them, Heather Starks, but what you do and what campus you're at.
Sure. I am at the West Campus, which is located at 55 North Tibbs, basically at Washington and Tibbs. I'm the principal here at this campus, and I have a great team around me here. We're ready for new students. We're ready for a new year with fewer restrictions and ready to get back to our work.
All right. Now, there's Heather right there. We're going to keep it rolling because we got more members to bring in. Up next, we're going to bring in Danielle. Hey, where you at? Come on to the screen. Come on down.
Hello. How are you? I'm well.
Can you introduce yourself to everybody and let everybody know what you do?
Sure. My name is Danielle Yakey, and I'm the site director at Ivy Tech Campus. And like Heather mentioned, we are excited to get the school year rolling, enrolling new students, and excited to add to that class for those that are interested in enrolling in high school diploma as an adult. So we're keeping busy here in the offices.
That's what I'm talking about. All right. Now, up next on the list, Miss Noelle Wilson. Come on down. How are you, Noelle?
I'm fabulous. How are you?
I'm doing great this afternoon. I can't complain at all. I can, but I won't. How about that? Can you tell everybody what you do over at the campus?
Absolutely. Yes. I'm Noelle Wilson. I'm the principal at the Manual DORS campus. This is a new campus just opening this fall for the very first time. So we'll be welcoming our adult students here on August 4th as well, both in a daytime setting and an evening. We're also adding a virtual program this year, so we have lots of opportunities for students to come back and join us. It's never too late. Come on back and get that high school diploma.
All right. Now, the great part about this whole thing you guys are checking out, not only do we have those who are at the campus and running the campus, but we also have a student on here with us who is going to give some of her experiences as she has just recently graduated, which I'm excited about because we talked about this a few months ago and now it's the end. So, Miss Rachel, come on down.
Good afternoon, everyone.
How are you doing this afternoon?
I'm super excited.
Now, you're a graduate, so can you give a quick background about yourself so the people out there know who you are?
My name is Christel Eze, and I'm an ex-student of the DORS West. And I can say West DORS House is one of the best adult schools in Indiana. I'm a proud student.
See, that's what I'm talking about. I love that. And we're going to talk to Rachel because I think it's very important to hear from her as she just really went through everything and can give that perspective of what goes on for any of you guys out there that's interested and like, well, okay, we know admin is going to say this, but as a student, what is this? So we're going to talk to her. But first, I want to talk to, let's go to you, Heather. Well, really, and anybody can answer these questions. Christel House DORS. Can I get a brief description of what Christel House DORS is?
Sure. Christel House DORS is a tuition-free program to offer a high school diploma to students who are 18 and over and have not earned that prior to that. So what makes us a little bit different is that there are lots and lots of places in the city and in the state where you can go and take HSE classes to get your high school equivalency. However, the opportunity that's afforded by a full diploma, which includes a certification or dual credit here in Indiana, all of that is part of our program and all of that is cost and tuition free. So we try to provide that to students who are unable to obtain that the first time around for whatever reason, or maybe it's the first time they've gone to school here in the United States. So we're going to shepherd them through that process and make sure that they are afforded the same opportunities that they would have had in a traditional setting. But at the same time, now we all know that adult life is different and that there are different challenges. And so we make it a real priority for us to know and understand that our students do have full lives outside of their commitment to academics. And, what can we do to make that path as smooth as possible to reach this goal? And then we also offer up to 5 years of graduate support. So Rachel's getting ready to enter into that time. We have a college and career coordinator who offers support to our graduates for up to 5 years as well. So we were really invested in our whole student and making sure that they're successful, not just in completing their high school program and earning that diploma, but that they have the skills necessary to pursue whatever it is that happens to be next for them. We know that this is really just a starting place for a lot of our students, and that they're going to use their newfound education on a new path. So we try to help them with that path all the way from the beginning, all the way through 5 years after they leave us.
Now, that's amazing. Now, one thing I want to ask, because you got people out here watching this and many different age ranges. For some people had to quit school in order to get their family in order or health in order, and they've got a little older. We say 18 and older. Is there an age limit when it comes to going to Christel House DORS?
Absolutely not. Our oldest graduate last year was 74. So we like to say that there are a few students that can come to us when they're 17. So last year, our student ages ranged from 17 to 74. So we are really going to bring everyone in, meet them where they are, and help them to pave that path to the next step.
Okay, I like that. Now, if I'm a student, maybe I got my HSE, maybe I got my GED, and that's just not enough for me. And I'm still having problems with some type of jobs because it's not a high school diploma. Can I still come to Christel House DORS and get a diploma, or just because I have my HSE or GED, I can't?
We can take students who have already done an HSE or GED, and then we will assess where they are, what they've already earned, and they will only have to complete what's needed to get them from the HSE or GED to a diploma. For some students, it's just a few classes. So when we say we meet students where they are, we're going to accept whatever accredited credits come with their transcripts, and you only as a student have to finish what you didn't finish the first time around. It's not a complete start over from scratch. So if you haven't attended high school previously, then we'll get you everything that you need from front to back. But if you were in school for a couple, 3 years, or maybe all the way up until senior year and something happened, you will get credit for those credits already earned.
That's dope right there. Now, I'll throw this question out to anybody out there that would love to answer. What's the benefits from attending Christel House DORS?
I'll jump in, and I know the rest of the team will share. And Rachel, I see you nodding, so you can add in as well. There's numerous benefits, and it depends on the student and their desires and aspirations. But we know that it opens up a world of opportunities career-wise, and giving them the opportunity to seek out those opportunities that they would not have had prior to earning their high school diploma. So whether they want to be a business owner, we have a lot of students that are interested in going into culinary arts, the automotive industry, students that are also interested and doing some things within the college setting. So we have access with our program to do dual enrollment through Ivy Tech. At my campus, we're actually on the side of Ivy Tech, and they're able to do college credit and high school credit at the same time. So they're able to have access to that free tuition while they're with us, getting that dual enrollment when their feet wet in those college courses, or pursuing the career path that they're interested in. So lots of opportunities available to them that are opened up as they're pursuing their high school diploma with Christel House DORS.
All right, so let's move on. Like, August is here. It's time to sign people up for school. You guys are opening and you are ready for enrollment. How can people enroll or find out about enrollment?
All they need to do is go to chdors.org, and that is our website that will take them to a link where they can apply. As soon as they hit that application button, we will have communication from one of our campuses, depending on where they apply to, that will reach out to them and get them started. It's really as easy as that.
Now, I'm glad you answered that, Miss Noel, because you were the next person I was coming to talk to in this whole situation, right? You have a brand new campus that you're opening up come August. Can we talk about that and what's going on and when this all kicks off? Because I understand it's a big ribbon ceremony and so much more that opens with it.
There is. We're very excited to be welcoming several different programs here to the Christel House campus at Manual. We actually will have students here that will, within a few months, be preschool aged all the way through our adult high school aged under one roof. So the entire family can come to school here together and earn those high school credits. And we will even have a drop-in daycare for our students that are attending the Manual campus. So as long as you're attending classes here on campus, you have free childcare available to you. You just drop your child in and head off to class. That ribbon ceremony that you were speaking of is on July 30th. That's next Friday. From 4 to 4:30, and we will have a community event following that. If you would like to hang around and tour the building, meet the staff, we will have DORS staff here that will help you apply on the spot. If you would like to come in and speak with someone and maybe get a little bit more information before you sign on that dotted line. But we'd love to have anyone and everyone come out and join us for our campus opening and see what we have to offer.
Now, one thing I want to ask you is because I noticed, and it's very unique, you have drop-in daycare. And as a parent, I mean, things come up in life. You know, I want to go back to school. I'm starting to get back in the rhythm. And then, boom, my job changes, shift. Talk to me about this drop-in daycare, how it works, and do I have to commit and what that commitment is, if so?
It's going to be operated by Early Learning Indiana. So they're going to actually come in and provide those services for us. So all of our students, all of those children will be receiving the best quality care that is out there. All parents have to do is come in and fill out a quick emergency medical card and drop their children off. There's no obligation. You don't need to come and pay any sort of an enrollment fee, and you don't have to make any sort of obligation as far as coming Monday through Friday or on any specific schedule. It's based on your need. And if you only need care for 3 hours on Monday, you bring your child with you on whatever schedule is convenient for you and drop them into the daycare.
That's amazing. Now, last time we all talked, we were in the virtual world. We was trying to figure it out. I know you guys were going through it. And I understand now at your campus, Noel, you are opening up a virtual class also?
So the virtual program will actually service all of our campuses. So students can enroll at any of our campuses to be eligible for a virtual program seat. There will be some requirements the students will have to meet to be eligible for those seats. So we are putting students currently on a wait list, and we will be working through assigning those virtual seats to students as those applications come in. But there won't be any obligation for you to attend on campus. So all of your communication with teachers and lessons and support will be completely online, which broadens our scope of being able to support students outside even the Indianapolis area.
That's amazing right there. Now, Heather, I want to talk to you.
Okay.
We want to talk about academics, dual enrollment, and certification and certifications, because there's a lot that can come with me attending Christel House DORS. Not only do I get this core 40 high school diploma, but at the same time, I can be going to Ivy Tech and working on different things, and also putting together, I guess, job trainings and so much more. So can you talk to me about all of that stuff that happens within the classes?
Sure. Like Noel said, we have a virtual schedule this year that we're super excited about to fold into kind of our family. But the traditional students who are going to come and have class in person with us will only attend Monday through Thursday, the virtual students as well. And they'll be in a morning or afternoon or evening session. So students are only committing to 3 hours a day, 4 days a week of coming to class, whether that's virtually or in person at one of our campuses. So it gives a little bit more flexibility for you to deal with the other responsibilities that you have as an adult and still come to school and get your credits that you need. So once they get through that process and get to the point where they're ready to explore dual credit or certifications, for students who choose the dual credit option, because that just makes no sense for them to take and get them enrolled. Our assessors are great at shepherding them through the process of enrollment at Ivy Tech. Like you said, they attend the classes right there at Ivy Tech during the time that they're in. That counts as their attendance here. Some students will be in classes at both places, but a lot of times when you're taking the dual credit class, the only thing you're responsible for is that dual credit class. And so they take those classes. It takes 3 of those to fulfill the requirements for a diploma. If students want to take more than 3, college level classes as dual credit while they're students with us, they can continue taking those courses and earn those credits while they're still with us. That will transfer to when they attend Ivy Tech. So we've got that great partnership. If vocational is more of the path that you want to take or a certification, our academic assessors are incredible at talking with the students, finding out what is it that they're really passionate about, what do they want to happen as the next step. Then finding those certification programs that exist, get them matched up with that, and make sure that we pay for those and give support during that time so that they earn those certifications. So we've got a lot of our students will participate in welding. We've got construction. We've got a Serve Safe class that allows students to participate. Some of those are going to be offered on site in the future. We also have a lot of students who do medical fields. So they'll do CMA, CNA, coding, those types of things. So it really just comes down to what's the best fit for the next step. And then our assessors really get in there and do the work and find out what it is the students need and match them up with that. So that when you graduate from here, you're going to have with you the skills for whatever next step it is that you want to take. So that kind of wraps it up for the academics. We do have, and I want to make sure that we highlight, in addition to our core 40 classes, our students who may need to learn English language first. We have a full and robust English language learner program at each of our sites. So students can come in and we'll assess where they are with their language skills, match them with the correct teacher, and then they get to go all the way through that English language program, earning credit, and before they have to go into course level classes. So it's really structured so that the students can get absolutely what they need at any given time in an academic environment that feels safe and nurturing.
And that's why I love this. Again, we've been doing this for a while, and this is probably one of my favorite people. Like, this is one of my favorite teams to talk to because it's just so much bigger than, oh, we're trying to get you. Like, you guys are really a family and you really take care of all the students that walk through the door. And Rachel, I'm going to talk to you because you're very important to this part because you are the student and you've been there and you can explain it to some of the people. Now, Miss Danielle, we're talking about adults here, and the education is major, but at the same time, the social resources and those are needed. Those helps are needed. Like, how do you guys extend some of the help to some of these people that might have transportation issues, maybe some food issues at home? Like, what are some of the things that are done to help those people attending?
Absolutely. As is mentioned, we are holistic in our approach in supporting our students. And so we have a full team at each campus that focuses on providing those supports to students. We call them our resource specialists, working along with our academic assessors to support our students and covering the whole spectrum of needs that could occur or could arise as they're in classes with us. We are indeed focused on helping them to complete their high school diploma, but we understand that they're adults, that life is still happening while they're with us. So as you mentioned, of course, with transportation assistance, we provide gas cards and bus passes on a monthly basis to each of our students as those are needed. In addition, we offer resources both on-site at our campus and then connecting them to resources within the community on a regular basis. We cover the whole spectrum of things, including housing, as we've already talked about, the exciting news of childcare on-site at locations. And if there's some students that will not be at the location at all of our campus, we always assist with acquiring childcare if that is a need. In addition, any food insecurities, if that is a need, we address that and make sure that our students have access to food along with shelter. And then if there's counseling services or our needs of jobs and searching for just some more income for their family, our resource specialists work specifically with each student, tailoring the support and addressing those needs and making sure that they know they have someone that's in their corner the entire time that they're with us, that we're cheering them on, not only verbally, but that we're there. We'll do home visits. We will come knock on the door. If they don't show up for class, and if they just have a need, we'll make that a home visit to them and make sure that we're providing them with as much as we can. I always say that our staff is very intentional about going above and beyond to support our students. And a lot of times we hear over and over again, Rachel's already mentioned it, that we are a family, that we work intentionally to support and see them through to the end.
That's dope. I wish a teacher would have popped up in my house. Where your son at? He ain't been to school. Nah, I didn't miss any days, but I think that's dope. Like, you know what I mean? Because it just shows we care. We're not gonna let you go miss.
Absolutely, yes. Yes.
We can possibly step in and help you if there's anything we can do. I think that goes a long way. Because sometimes we as people and we as human need that reach out to show that somebody is there and somebody cares to help us go to another level. So if you're just now tuning in, we're talking to Christel House DORS. We're enrolling for school. Over 18 years of age, we want to get you that high school diploma, that Core 40 diploma. If you have a GED, a HSC, and you feel like, you know what, this isn't enough, I want to show my child, or I want to show myself that I can graduate from high school. That's what Christel House DORS is here to help you do. And Rachel, my last guest on the show right now, Rachel just graduated. I met Rachel a few months ago. She was getting ready. She was like, Swift, I only got a few more months left, and I'm building the program. I'm going to invite you to graduation, Swift. And asked me, did I get an invite? Yeah. Okay, Rachel is still my friend. But Rachel, for you, I want you to tell people out there that's watching, that are thinking about attending, that are thinking about signing up and maybe having second guesses, what made you sign up for Christel House DORS?
Okay, the first time I stepped into it, because of my immigration status, I couldn't get a job, I couldn't do anything, so I really wanted to go to school. So when I met one of my sisters and she told me she went to Christel DORS, I thought, okay, let me give it a try. So when I came in and I saw my math teacher teaching, the way she broke it down just caught my attention. And I'm like, okay, I'll give this a try. And I registered. And from the first day to the last day, I knew I was the one winning. It was really good. The teaching, the caring, and I can't overemphasize the fact that it's like a family. It's like you are in your family. The support I got, because there was a time I was really devastated. I have family problem back in Africa and I couldn't cope in school. And I just gave one of my teachers a call. She came with a box of food. My children were amazed. And she kept calling. And aside from teaching you get, you have support. That is one of the best things I like about it. It's very good. It's very good. When you have a family outside your blood family, that's how the school is. It's very, very good. And to bring teaching to your level, that's it. There is no shouting. If you don't understand, you ask questions. You can ask a question 10 times and you will be taught. You just have to be taught. You can't just fail it. If I didn't fail, nobody else can fail. I didn't like maths, and now I got an A in maths. In my dual courses, I got an A. You just cannot fail. You can fail. It's a good one. It's a good one.
I think that's amazing because, like you say, they break it down and they make sure you understand it at your level, which is very important because we don't all learn things certain ways. I'm like you. I hate math. Like, please don't put a math problem on my table. Like, I just can't stand it. But when somebody takes the time to say, you know what, I'm going to really work with you and help you understand it at your own pace, at your own level, and I'm not going to leave you until you get it. I think that makes you feel warm and fuzzy inside, and you like, you know what? They really care. They're not just trying to get me in and push me out. So I think that's amazing. As a student, anything else, like not only the teachers, how were the classroom environments where you and your peers like really pushing and helping each other also? Because I mean, everybody got the same goal. We got to get out of here. We want to graduate.
Oh yes, we were in pairs and classes, and we had time where after the lecture, we could come out and sit down and talk about it and read together and ask questions and do group reading, talk about our dreams, talk about our weaknesses, and there were encouragements and, okay, you want to do this, you think you can do this. The support is just awesome. I don't know. There is something about the system that I think the students have also caught, and it's like a team. Everybody wants to see everybody succeed. I still have friends that we are not in school anymore, but we are still like together. I still call them. I spoke with one this morning. I'm like, you know what? I'm going back to school. So it's a support team. It's a whole support system, and there is no quick link. No, everybody is being pushed forward, and it's just a support. I don't know how to explain it more, but it's a team of people that want to see each person succeed. There is no weak link, and there is no I cannot do it now.
And that's amazing. Now, Rachel, I gotta ask, because you went through the program, you graduated. What are your plans now that you've graduated?
Oh, I'm in Ivy Tech. Like, I'm registering for Ivy Tech. I'm going for health information technology. this was something I never believed I could do. Like, I didn't like anything in school, but just because of my presence here as a student of those, I'm going for health information technology.
That's amazing. Well, Rachel, we rooting for you. I know I'm rooting for you. I love this story. I think it's one of those stories that when you hear the start and you hear the finish, it makes you feel warm, fuzzy, and it's just like, yay, you can do anything now. Like, let's go. And it all starts with Christel House Doors. And
oh, yes.
Before we go any further, I say thank you to each and every one of you for jumping on this thing and explaining what's going on over there, because it's somebody out there that feels like they want to go back to school, but maybe think they're too old, doesn't think it's somewhere that can help them, or don't want to just go and then just get stuck at something. And you guys are actually giving more opportunities to not just graduate high school, but also walk into the college life at the same time. And that's amazing to me. And with August being right around the corner, people have to sign up. So before we leave, can you please tell them how they can sign up once again?
Sure. Students who would like to join us for the upcoming semester can go to chdors.org and click enroll. And it's really that simple. Once they fill out a pretty basic info sheet, then one of our assistants will reach out and take the next steps. And if you do that soon, then you can start with everyone on August 4th. The other nice thing about the DOORS program is if something happened and you can't get in and ready by August 4th, we do have open rolling enrollment. So whenever it is that you get that urge where you're like, okay, today's the day, I'm ready, go that day, because it doesn't matter if it's the beginning of the school year or a break, we want you. So as long as you're ready and as soon as you feel that urge, go ahead and fill that out and we'll reach out to you and get you in here and in classes as soon as possible.
That's dope. And remember, it doesn't matter what time of day. They offer multiple times, morning, afternoons, and night classes, correct?
Yes.
There's multiple locations. There are 3 locations. Some offer childcare. So whatever those things that are stopping you, stop letting them stop you, because Christel House Doors is here to help you, whether it's language, whether it's transportation, childcare issues, learning issues. Christel House Doors is here to help you. They're going to help you get through it. And they're going to be a part of your team to make sure not only you get through it, but see through the end. Now, right before we leave, Noel, because next Friday is a big day. Brand new campus. We cutting ribbons. Can you please tell everybody information about the Southside Manual campus one more time?
Absolutely. Next Friday, July 30th from 4 to 4:30, we will be celebrating our ribbon cutting ceremony. We'll be christening the new building, and then we will be welcoming community members in who want to come in and take a tour and see our space and all of the amazing things that we have to offer. We would love to see B Swift and his crew come and join us.
Yeah.
Take a tour, see the new spaces. It's really quite a phenomenal place. And as well, we are working on moving towards a preschool program that will open hopefully within the next year or so. So come and talk about all of the opportunities that your entire family has here on the Manual campus. We'd love to see everyone come out.
No, I'm gonna definitely try to make it. I understand you guys dropped the nickname. You got, I've been paying attention to everything going on over there. You're probably like, how did Swift know this stuff? I know a little bit of everything. But no, I'm gonna definitely stop by. But again, if you're out there, you're looking for school, Christel House Doors, 3 locations. You got the brand new Manual location, you got the Ivy Tech location, and you got the Washington Tibbs location. There's a way. We just got to get you there to want to do it. And again, you can log on to sign up. Ladies, I appreciate each and every one of y'all for stopping by and taking some time out today to talk. And we're going to get some people enrolled. So again, can somebody please repeat one more time the link in order to go enroll in Christel House Doors?
Sure. It's CHDORS, CHDORS.org.
CHDORS.org. All right, so I appreciate that. I'm not gonna say it because I don't want to mess it up. My memory's a little shot right now. But
Hey, Swift. Also, we also welcome students to walk in. So we recognize some students don't come to us tech savvy, and so if that online application is intimidating to you, feel free to walk into any of those locations. Addresses can be shared so that pop on into one of the campuses, introduce yourself, and we'd be happy to get you going.
Sweet, because that's good because like you say, a lot of people be like, oh, you told me to get on the internet, bro. I'm fool with that. I don't know how to use the computer. So I think that's amazing. So you can stop by, you can go online. I'll definitely be trying to make sure I check you out next Friday, Noel. So be on the lookout. I'll be to see. Matter of fact, I'll be to see each and every one of y'all soon.
Okay.
Real soon. I'm gonna come.
We're gonna hold you to it.
I'm gonna come and visit. Yeah, you gotta hold me to it, like I'm holding Rachel to me not coming to graduation.
That graduation invite now. Put graduation 2022 on the calendar.
Right.
I appreciate it. Y'all have a great day. And once again, everybody out there that's watching, I appreciate you for tuning in. Whether it's yourself or whether it's a loved one or someone you know, please tell them about Christel House DORS. Please encourage them to check out the programs and sign up. It's all about getting that high school diploma. Again, when you get a high school diploma, it definitely helps your kids want to get their high school diploma. And what a great way to be able to celebrate together, having high school diplomas and even going to college. So once again, thank you to the friends and family over at Christel House DORS for checking in. I'll see y'all in a few days.
All right. Thank you.
Bye.
Thank you. Thank you.